government to host a 24 hours fun-filled end-of-the-year countdown. Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority urges airlines to uphold passengers' rights. On the Foreign Russian president apologized to Azerbaijan over airline's plane crash. In sport, Nigeria Premier Football League summons Nasarawa Rivers United over crowd trouble. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State government has unveiled plans for a 24-hour fun-filled end-of-year countdown to welcome the new year in grand style. The much-anticipated annual celebration scheduled to run from December 31, 2024 to January 1, 2025 promises attendees an unforgettable musical and cultural experience. Speaking on the celebration, the Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awinka, said, headlining the event are globally acclaimed Afrobeat superstar Wizkid and iconic rapper Olamide, alongside other A-list artists, set to thrill audiences across states, 5 divisions. That's namely Ikorodu, Badagry, Ikeja, Lagos Island, and Epe. Benson Awinka described the countdown as a unique platform to unify residents while showcasing the cultural richness of Lagos. She assured residents that comprehensive security measures will be in place across all venues to ensure the safety of attendees. The fiesta is a testament to Lagos State's tradition of ending the year on a high note and welcoming the new year with grandeur. The chairman, Lagos State Teaching Service Commission, Victoria Peregrino, has debunked fake online messages circulating on social media, calling for the recruitment of teachers into the State's Teaching Service Commission. Peregrino urged job seekers and the general public to disregard the online WhatsApp messages circulating on social media, emphasizing that the notices did not emanate from TESCOM. She warned members of the public not to fall victim to online scammers who are in the habit of using the Commission's name to lure the public to part with their money. Peregrino noted that TESCOM, being a corporate entity, will not advertise recruitment notices through WhatsApp messages or through the social media, stressing that the Commission has not authorized any individual to circulate recruitment notices through WhatsApp on her behalf. She also advised the scammers to desist as the law will soon catch up with them. An inferno has destroyed many shops at the popular Masaka market in the Karu local government area of Nasarawa State as goods worth millions of naira went up in flames. According to a report, the incident, which started from a commercial bathroom, spread to other shops around 11:45 p.m. on Friday, left many traders devastated as they count their losses. It was gathered that the multi-million naira shops, particularly the sections selling perishable items and electronics, were completely engulfed by the fire. Traders at the market have called for government intervention in the wake of their losses. The Federal Safety Corps, FRC, says it will facilitate collaboration with traditional rulers through various public enlightenment programs and work closely with communities in Anambra State. Sector Commander of the Anambra State, Joyce Alexander, stated this when she paid a courtesy visit to the Obi of Onitsha, His Royal Majesty Igwe Alfred Achebe. Alexander emphasized the FRS's mission to reduce road traffic crashes and create a safe monitoring environment. She said collaboration with critical stakeholders and public enlightenment are key elements to ensuring safer roads, especially during the festive period. In his response, the monarch welcomed the sector commander and called for greater public education aimed at drivers, particularly targeting transport owners, fleet operators, to ensure they are held accountable for any unprofessional conduct on the road. And now to the rest of the stories. The Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has urged airlines operators in the country to uphold customers' rights following increase in complaints about flight cancellations and delays. NCAA Director General Chris Najomo expressed concern over the rise in trend of delays and cancellations, emphasizing that such issues undermine passenger confidence and disrupt travel plans. Najamo, while addressing airline representatives, aviation agency officials and other stakeholders at an interactive forum, vowed to address the causes of these disruptions and crack down on passengers' unruly behavior at airport. He directed airlines to align their operations with the Nigeria Civil Aviation Regulation and adhere to the Nigeria Civil Aviation Consumer Protection Regulations 2023. The federal government says it will conduct a comprehensive investigation into the airstrike that led to the death of 10 people in Gidan Bisa and Runtura villages in the Salime local government area of Sokoto State. Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawale gave the assurance during a condolence visit to the state governor Hamed Aliyu in Sokoto, the state capital. In a statement issued by the governor's spokesman Abubakar Bawa, Matawale was quoted as saying that justice would prevail and reiterated the federal government's commitment to ensuring the safety of all Nigerians wherever they may be. Matawale expressed regret over the actions of terrorists who he said were disrupting the peace of Nigerians. The Nigerian police has advised members of the public to report any misconduct by police officers to their superiors. The heads of the complaint response units, CRU, in their state or the commissioner of police in the state. Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi warned the public to exercise caution when approached by officers or individuals claiming connections with the Inspector General of Police Kayode Gbetukun or any senior police officer for the purpose of exploitation. Adejobi assured of Nigeria Police Force's commitment to upholding the highest standards of integrity and professionalism. It also called for collaboration between the NPF and the public by reporting any suspicious activities to ensure that justice and fairness prevail at all times. In foreign news, Russian President Vladimir Putin has apologized to Azerbaijan's leader for what the Kremlin called a tragic incident over Russia, in which an Azerbaijan airline plane crashed after Russian air defenses fired against Ukrainian drones. The extremely rare publicized apology from Putin was the closest Moscow had come to accepting some blame for Wednesday's disaster, although the Kremlin statement did not say Russia had shut down the plane, only noting that a criminal case had been opened. Flights J2 8243 en route from Baku to the Chechen capital Grozny landed on Wednesday near Aktau in Kazakhstan after diverting from southern Russia, where Ukrainian drones were reported to be attacking several cities. At least 38 people were killed. In sport now, the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) has invited Nasarawa United and Rivers United to an inquest following incident that happened during their match day 18 fixture at the Lafia City Stadium on December 22. Both clubs have been invited to appear before the NPFL on January 10 in Abuja. The NPFL is opening an inquest to establish facts, identify causes, and determine action to take on the matter in a bid to safeguard the integrity of the league. Both clubs are required to submit detailed report of the incident on the match day to include actions taken by officials of the clubs, security arrangement, as well as other relevant information no later than January 5. As part of its commitment to advancing sports development, the Lagos State Sport Commission, LSC, has organized a transformative capacity building training for coaches in the state. The training, which had over 80 coaches in attendance, themed "Way Forward in Building Our Coach," was aimed at refining their expertise and enhancing their contributions to the growth of sport in the state. Speaking at the training program, the Director of Technical Department, LSSC, Usman Okunu, emphasized the importance of continuous education while reaffirming the Commission's dedication to keeping coaches updated on new rules and regulations guiding various sports. Okuno also revealed plans to strengthen the synergy between the technical director, sports development, and sports secretaries to ensure continuous improvement in regulatory knowledge. And that's it on the news at 6. But just before we go, always consider other road users, especially pedestrian crossing. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youth on the theme, Agripreneurs, Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has unveiled plans for a 24-hour fun-filled end-of-the-year countdown to welcome the new year in a grand style. The Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has urged airlines operating in the country to uphold customers' rights following increasing complaints about flight cancellations and delays. We also told you that Russian President Vladimir Putin has apologized to Azerbaijan's leader for what the Kremlin called a tragic incident over Russia, in which an Azerbaijan Airlines plane crashed after Russian air defenses fired against Ukrainian drones. Finally, in sport, the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) has invited Nasarawa United and Rivers United to an inquest following an incident that happened during their match day 18 fixture at the Lafayette City Stadium on December 22. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adiraye Duwalaya. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.